Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another live futures trading live stream. Today, once again, we're going to be trading NQ due to the low amount of volatility that we have been getting on ES. So once market opens in 5, 4, 3, 2, oh, we got an immediate fill on that one here. So we're going to immediately rearm. And immediately another entry right after that. We're going to also immediately be rearming. It looks like we're getting a breakout here. If we get stopped out on this trade, we're going to be switching it immediately back into regression, which is going to confirm this range here. The whole thesis behind this trade is that generally, even if the price is at a boundary of a range that has not been tested yet, it's very unlikely that it's going to stay within it without at least a little bit of downward pressure or outward pressure before we get pushed back into it. Because of that, once market opens, there's always a flash of volatility. Easy fill there, guys. We got filled for $1,400 on the day. We've seen it enter this zone again. So although it happened after we got filled on that trade, we've now seen it re-enter this area of chop. So we're switching it into regression mode. Looks like we got an immediate breakout fill here. We're actually probably going to, no, we're going to leave it. We're not getting a lot of resistance at this downward area. Looks like we got stopped out pretty early on that trade, but no worries. Sorry guys, totally forgot to immediately rearm there. We got filled into a long trade. We're really confirming this range here. Guys, I haven't been marking it out, but I'll do that. As you can see, we're still inside of regression mode as we are inside of the range. See here, if we get filled on this trade, we're probably going to be switching it back into trend mode
because we're looking for a breakout here.
The only thing I'm hesitant about is this POC zone here. You can see that we got such strong volatility here that I'm afraid this is going to act as a magnetic zone. I'm going to wait for one more bar of confirmation here. Kind of a difficult day to trade, guys, so we're working with it. But NQs, I've been getting some pretty trash fills. You know, now we're looking at formation of this new zone here, and we're like really not looking at sticky chop here. This is irrelevant now. We're really looking at all these zeros here, tons of volatility. That was explosive pushing us down. So it's difficult to say that we won't get a reflexive reaction from the market from that. Now although we're back in this zone, we got the formation of a new zone before that. I do want you guys to still be watching entropy. I know I haven't talked about it in a lot of my most recent streams. It's definitely difficult to get the message across sometimes, but it's 100% a point you guys need to be looking at. We're really getting into the rhythm here of 2 steps forward, 1 step back, which although it's slow, it's progress. So I'll take it. Also, guys, I am looking into live stream without a delay. I did tell you guys that. I think that's going to be around June 25th. Definitely a lot that needs to be done before then, but that's what my target date is for when I can get that to you guys. Obviously, guys, just keep watching Delta here. We're not really seeing any weakening. We saw weakening at this bar. However, it's unlikely that, you know, if this just keeps going up, I mean, we would have to switch into regression. I mean, like, now that we're at this level here, this is a major indicator of a pullback, but we need confirmation. We're going to wait. I mean, this is kind of a silly trade. The last one was also kind of a silly trade. It's pretty overextended right now. Just look at this V-shaped recovery. Are we really just going to get an immediate mean reversion like that? I mean, see that the slope of this line, or these two lines, are pretty small, or it's pretty flat, but that'd be kind of ridiculous. Also, guys, I hope you're enjoying the new Analytica Chart 4 Plus update. There's a lot of new stuff, and I'm going to make a recap video or a guide video going over those updates pretty soon. There's pretty substantial video or a guide fully flesh out the AC4, so I think you guys will find a lot of value with it, especially if you're trading the micro contracts. Really just looking at Delta here. We're making sure that this was sketchy, but it's generally looking over it and making sure that Delta stays on our side and we're not getting anything obvious.
With the absorption coming up.
See, there's the only zero that formed was here, And
there's almost no absorption on any of these.
this is a previous level that was already been broken, so we're gonna actually just delete that. You can see that we pushed all the way through and then pushed up and through that zone. Geez, another short fill there, guys. You know, here is definitely where we're drawing the line. We have our limit order inside of that zone, and it's at our blue RSI there, so we're not going to be keeping it on here. I think we're probably going to call it after, unless we lose this trade, and then we'll have a choppy zone. I almost guarantee it'll be a choppy zone. There's no way that it's just going to go all the way down like this and then all the way up like that. That would be ridiculous. Kind of hope that we get stopped out on this trade so that we can take advantage of the chop that's going to inevitably come. I think that when I initially start live streaming without a delay, it won't be possible for me to provide commentary, just because that signaling when I'm doing like that is not going to be compatible with live streaming without a delay. It's basically just telling you guys exactly what I'm going to do, because that's how the strategy works, because it's based on arming and disarming. All right, guys, so pretty easy fill there. I'm actually really surprised that we're getting this much momentum, but that's just how trading NQ is, so that's pretty awesome. Well, looks like we came out on the day at just over $4,000. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching.